How about some Heat news? Speaking of old
All
Pat.
right.
Jimmy, no longer emo.
Right.
Well, at least his hair isn't. I don't know. I don't know what his emotional
Right. He
state
could
is
be
right now.
still in an emotional state.
Correct.
Yeah.
But his hair is no longer emo. He's back to his traditional look at
right.
Heat camp right now. Plus, Joel Embiid. This is the big news in
Mm.
basketball world today. There apparently were two camps who were very much looking forward to Embiid joining their team for the World Cup, for the Olympics,
For the Olympics.
in Paris next year in 2020. What is that, 2024?
Either one.
Paris is 2024.
Thank you, Jimmy.
They have a huge bed bug outbreak in Paris leading up to the Olympics. When I say huge, like look it up. It's they have bed bugs everywhere in the subways, all hotels. Like there is the president is on TV addressing the nation about this bed bug outbreak. And they obviously have a lot of tourists who are going to be coming, and they need to get this corrected.
My wife said it's real moist over there.
Oh, she was just there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got bed bugs in your house.
She better not have brought nothing back with her.
She did.
I don't play that. I don't play that.
Hold on a second. I thought she was in Rome.
She went to Rome, Paris, Lake Como, and some Santorini place. I don't know.
Santorini.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I believe that's in South Africa. Serious question here.
Yeah.
Why don't they just wash their sheets?
Right. So washing sheets does not kill bed bugs. There's almost nothing. There's not even a chemical that is on the market that kills bed bugs. That's why there's such a problem when there's an outbreak. And that's why you have to be super careful. Jimmy just signed in. That's why you have to be super careful when you travel to look, at the sheets, see if they're not dangerous. You're not going to catch anything from a bed bug, but they will bite the hell out of you. You'll have a lot of marks. They get bigger because they feast on your blood, and then you get bloody like clumps almost in your beds. They're not going to harm you, but it's almost impossible to get rid of them.
She better not have brought them back to my house.
She was in Paris?
Yep.
You've got bed bugs.
Now, where's the Eiffel Tower?
I believe that's in Santorini. Yeah, you've got bed bugs, man.
No, don't wish that on me. That's nasty.
No, but I'm just telling you that you do. Like, there's an unbelievably huge out. I watch the news.
What about if the bed bugs were in her checked bag and it was underneath? The elevation probably killed them.
Oh yeah.
No, the elevation does not kill bed bugs.
You don't know that.
How's that possible? Like, how could they have possibly evolved to outlast any type of chemical that's man-made and 30,000 feet up in the air? Like, they weren't. When were they flying? When were bed bugs flying? That doesn't make any sense.
And bleach.
You're
telling me bleach
up there. It's not like they're in a balloon.
They are.
We survive up there. You're saying check baggage?
Yeah, maybe it was underneath.
The way that you kill bed bugs, from what I understand, is actually via heat, not cold. So if you have an infestation in your house, they'll come in, they'll tape up like every kind of vent or whatever, and then they blast like 100-degree heat, like hundreds of degrees heat to kill the bed bugs.
You got me scared now.
Well, you've got them, so it's too late for you. I gotta get the rest of my guys here on alert. So
you got fleas.
So what you're saying is,
somebody texts in, I'm a pest control specialist. What you're saying isn't true. I get rid of them on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. If you were getting rid of them on a consistent basis, you wouldn't have consistent calls for bed bugs. They keep coming back, and you keep having calls because you're not getting rid of them, pal.
He should probably move to Italy. All the work.
Yeah, it's like like plumbers and tree trimmers and stuff. Wherever there's a hurricane, they just show up there.
Yeah.
All like pest control people should be flying to Paris right now.
Who'd you gonna call?
Did you just say Italy?
He did. Rome.
Is it Italy?
It's
No,
France.
France.
France. Paris is in France.
Yeah.
Huh? Where's the Eiffel Tower?
Are you joking?
Santorini.
Yeah, Santorini, France.
I am from France.
Well, all that to say, Joel Embiid has chosen the United States over France. He will be part of
And
Team
Cameroon.
USA
He could have played for
basketball.
Cameroon as well.
Yeah, where he was
Yeah.
born. But how about a little Heat news? Bam Adebayo, who was the starting center. Thanks, Embiid. I mean, eesh. Bam told the media today he did receive an invite to be on Team USA, which makes sense.
Dwight Schrute, people are texting in, can eliminate your bed bugs. If
Mhm.
you remember that famous scene,
Excellent scene.
Jim and the girl in the bed.
Yeah. He should have done it, by the way. Just,
I mean, that's a no-brainer.
I mean, come on.
I mean, Jim, come on, bro.
Jim.
Dummy.
Jimbo.
Like she was going to leave you. I mean,
Okay.
come on.
Your weather, it's sponsored by Demesman and Dover Law Firm. Your accidentattorneys.com.
Too misogynist.
Free consultation, 866-954-MORE. Partly cloudy right now in South Florida. Tonight, the lows are going to drop into the upper 70s. That is your weather.
Look at that. Jimmy signed in. It looks like he's on a Super 8 movie projector, but he signed in.
He's a little fuzzy.
Like the old projector screens. All right, 4 o'clock hour. We're going to get headlines here with Solana. We're going to do 15 minutes of Game Day Uncensored. And Crowder, before we continue, Solana says he has an update on the bed bug situation that is roiling Paris and maybe the Crowder household.
Nope.
What do you have, Solana?
So I have a very close friend, Camilo. He lives in Paris, from Miami, moved to Paris. And I texted him. He listens to the show, actually. And I texted him, hey, we just had the dumbest conversation ever about the bedbug situation in Paris, looking for some actual info or some more false information. Either way, we're good with both.
Anyway, just content. Just give us content.
He wrote me, he sent me a link. His girlfriend is a reporter over there, and apparently she wrote something for a publication. I told him that's too long, not reading that. But he sent me that there was the Rugby World Cup in France, and then they had Fashion Week all within the same month, and that there was a lot of hostel turnover and hotel turnover, and that because of that, the bed bug situation just got out of hand. He said that they're encouraging people not to sit on subways or buses and to change your clothes as soon as you arrive home and wash them in boiling hot water. And that's what they've been told from the French government.
Crowder, you should probably follow the same advice since it seems like you have them as well. So
Not no damn bed bugs.
wash your clothes immediately when you get home. In fact, you should sleep standing up in a bathtub. Somebody texted in that when they travel, they put their luggage in the bathtub because the bed bugs can't survive there on the tile or the porcelain or whatever. And that's generally how you end up bringing them into your house is via luggage that sits on some sort of infected something.
Man, I hate y'all. Now y'all got me looking around, looking at my pants.
Hate the Parisians, not me. Listen, I'm going back to calling them freedom fries. I'm done with this nonsense.
Freedom fries.
All right. What do we have for headlines, Solana, here for the 4 o'clock hour of Hochman and Crowder?
You're driven by the new Palmetto Ford Truck Super Center. Why buy your truck at a car store? Palmetto Ford, we know trucks. I should add, by the way, my friend Camilo, he's an idiot. So if any of that information was not
Imagine what he
correct.
says about you.
So a guy that keeps in touch with you internationally, we think he's a brain surgeon, huh?
Well, listen, the bedbug story is not made up. Just search bedbugs. France will come up immediately.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big story. It's a big problem over there.
My wife, her and her friends, they stayed at a nice place, whatever. Like they were right on some little park. Like, it was a nice place they had, but everybody leaves their windows open there. Like, the AC units are in the wall. Like, it's not a, I don't know, technical place or whatever. So she was like, it's very moist here. Like, even in a nice place, there'll be like mold in the hallways and like the cracks of the hallways and stuff. I didn't know. I thought Paris was like this beautiful, well-kept place.
That's like New York, though, right? New York City. I mean, people have these like lavish expectations of New York.
Well, and there are places. I mean, Paris.
right.
I think he's diminishing Paris. It is a beautiful place, and they're as technologically advanced as anyone
But
else.
the hygiene isn't what I thought it was going to be.
Well, I don't necessarily know if it's hygiene, but I do know the number of tourists obviously increases the chance for bed bugs because they're coming in from somewhere.
Mhm.
So now you get the bed bugs there, and then it proliferates, and then all of a sudden, there they are in Crowder's house and Davy.
They ain't not in my damn house.
Well, agree to disagree.
Crowder just described Paris like if it was
Like it was a third world country. Like one of the most beautiful places on earth.
maybe ever.
Like
Literally,
Yes.
if you were
he's like, they're not
ranking-
very
Okay.
technologically advanced. It's very moist.
Okay, these pictures y'all have of Paris were all outside, correct?
Well,
Right?
yeah. Why the hell would I want to see the inside of somebody's room?
So how do you know about the inside if you've never seen it?
All right, I'm not having this conversation with you.
You can I can see a T-bone by sticking my head up a bull's butt, but I'll take the butcher's word for it.
Right now, okay. I don't know what just happened there.
It's off Tommy Boy.
No, I got what happened there. I
Okay.
didn't know what the not necessarily certain. It was a great analogy.
bedbug boy sounds a little defensive to me.
You said boy, huh? Boy was the way you wanted to
Yeah, I didn't feel good about that. at the end.
Hurt bed bug's gonna holler.
go. Chocolate ice cream, bed bug boy. I see where y'all are going with this. I was on the plane the other day, and the meal decisions were rice noodles and roasted cauliflower, charcuterie board, or roasted chicken. I wanted the roasting chicken so bad, but I didn't want to say yes.
I was gonna say, did they even bother asking you?
And my neighbor and the flight attendant both kind of looked at each other when the third option came up. I'll take the cauliflower, please. It was disgusting.